What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Today we're taking an old chicken fajita recipe and giving it an update. We're going to show you how to meal prep with it and save a lot of money. When you go to Chili's and get fajitas, they are awesome, but we're talking almost $20 for one person to eat fajitas. We're going to show you how to make it healthier and for $2.50 a fajita. Stick around. For the first 5 years of my YouTube channel, I focused on making easy recipes that taste great, but I never considered if they were great for you. That being so, I have all these old recipes that need some tweaking, like an update. Think computer update. When your computer starts running slow and sluggish, you get an update and it runs much smoother and more efficiently. My goal now is to update these recipes so they not only taste great, but they're great for you. Let's start the update. What's up, yo? Big Cat 305 here. Tonight we're going to be making fajitas on the Blackstone. Let's do it.
Chopped cilantro, some yellow, red, and green bell peppers, chicken thighs, 24 hours with our chipotle roasted garlic seasoning from McCormick. Or 2 onions actually sliced up, tortillas. Look at that chicken. I cannot wait to put these into a fajita. Blackstone flavor coming through there. And we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat out. All right, new meal ingredients. We've got some Mission Carb Balance Fajita Wraps, keto certified. Then we've got our Jasmine Rice. Next to that, our Mexican Taco Truck seasoning, low sea salt. Our boneless, skinless chicken thighs, free range, 4.5 pounds. Next to that, we've got some beautiful tricolor bell peppers, green, red, and yellow. And then a couple of yellow onions, large. And then our Fiesta Blend reduced fat cheese and fresh pico de gallo, and finally our Daisy light sour cream. All that adds up to $2.49 a fajita. For the meal prep, we have 7 containers or meals, 3 fajitas per container, 21 fajitas. Freeze for up to 4 months. Reheating instructions: do not microwave the lid. Heat for 5 minutes, mixing halfway through. Let's get to the prep. All right, now I can slow down a little bit. So you want to slice up these chicken thighs and just into fajita-sized strips. Don't have to take your time with this. Just go through it. But you do want to cut off the large pieces of fat. It does not have to look pretty. That's what it looks like. So salt, pepper, garlic. Remember, this is 4.5 pounds of chicken. It'll be able to take plenty of salt, pepper, and garlic, so you want to make sure you get it in there good. Mexican Taco Truck seasoning, same thing. A lot of chicken. This has basically 0 sodium, so it's not going to make it over salty at all. You already put in your salt, but this gives it a great Mexican food truck seasoning flavor. I've used it before, and it really tastes good. Make sure you get enough in there. I actually added more later on, so don't think like you're not going to. Then you want to get your hands in there, get a good set of gloves, and just mix it very thoroughly, getting that coverage all over the meat. That's what it looks like. So you want to marinate that for a good half an hour to 24 hours. All right, for the onions, I like to cut off one side and then turn around and cut off the other, the top and the bottom, and then just kind of hack it in the middle, peel that outer shell off, whatever you're not going to use. Go fast here, and then you have a nice clean onion. Same thing on the other side, and then just get rid of that waste. Throw that away, and then basically want to cut it in half, and then we're going to slice them in half circles. I don't know, about a ½ inch apart, and that's what they look like. Set them off to the side. And then next up, we've got our peppers. We've got 3 greens, 1 red, and 1 yellow. You just want to slice it down the side and kind of avoid the middle part because it has all the seeds in there. That's the whole purpose of this. And then you're going to slice them, again, fajita-sized slices. You can see I got a little bit of seeds in there. Not horrible, but not a big deal. Just get rid of those out of the way. and then one more for the yellow, and then we're almost done. One for the red. Slice them up and then set them off to the side as well. It's time to get out to the griddle. All right, time to have some fun. We're going to put down some avocado oil here. Griddle is preheated to about 350 to 375, and you got enough oil there for the entire griddle because we are going to use the entire griddle, which is perfect for me because I don't usually get to do this. It's usually just Mrs. Big Cat and I, so but this time I get to use the whole thing. So 5 bell peppers, put them down. We've got the 2 large yellow onions. We're going to put those down too, and that only covers half the griddle. So just want to spread these out. Use your spatulas here, these mini spatulas, and just want to kind of make sure those onions are broken apart and just kind of spread them out so everything gets surface contact on the griddle, and then just kind of leave them alone for a little bit. And then salt, pepper, garlic. Make sure you get them good here as well. Remember, that's a lot of veggies, so don't think you're going to oversalt these. They can definitely take that much seasoning. All right, after a few minutes and they get translucent, you want to go ahead and mix them up a little bit and just mix them together with the peppers at this point. No need to keep them separate, so mix them all together and spread them out again. And then that's it. They look good, and then we're going to use the other side for our chicken. So a little bit more avocado oil, spread it out, make it nice and even, and then we're going to plop down our chicken. Here we go. Get ready for the plop. Here it comes, and plop. There you go. So chicken is down. You just want to spread that out, break it apart. After it marinates for a while, it does get stuck together, so you don't want that big chunk stuck together. So break them apart. Just like that. Get them all, again, surface coverage, contact on the chicken so it cooks evenly. And that's it. Let them sit there for a little bit. I do clean my spatulas, soap and water, and then dry them. So please, nothing in the comments about cross-contamination. Thank you very much. So back to the vegetables. You can see they're starting to get cooked up a little bit. So just give those a good stir. Hey, it's me again. Don't forget, at the end of this video, I'm going to compare the nutritional value of the new updated recipe versus the old recipe. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. All right, back to the veggies. Again, just kind of stir those up a little bit. Pick at them. Mess with them. That's what I like to do. Everybody always says, just leave them alone, but sorry, I like to mess with them. All right, back on the chicken. I have not touched it since I put it down, so here I go ahead and start flipping them over, and you can see them getting brown on the bottom, which is great. Now it's just a matter of getting the brown to the top and the pink to the bottom. So just use your little tiny spatulas. I love these things. I got these on Amazon a couple years ago for an Asian dish that I did, and I just have not put them down. I love them. I'll put a link at the top there as well as in the description below. But again, just take your time. Make sure you get all that pink turned over so we cook it nice and evenly. It's looking great. Veggies are looking awesome. All that color's coming through. Looking delicious. All right, we are almost done with the chicken. Go fast here for you. Speed it up a little bit, and it's looking good. All right, back to the veggies. You can see that dark brown is just that char is just going to give it tremendous flavor. You can see they're still crispy, but they've got that char. That Maillard reaction is just those are perfect. This is when they're done. So here's where you want to start checking temperatures on your chicken. You want to get one of these Inkbirds. It works really well. They gave me one a few years ago to do a video, and same thing with the spatulas. I haven't put that down either. So 165 is the internal temp minimum for chicken. I'm checking it here. I'm getting temps right at or above 165, so the chicken is ready to go. You just want to make sure you're checking multiple pieces to make sure they're all ready. Here's a little close-up for you. Look at those veggies. Look at those peppers and onions. I mean, Oh, they look delicious. That's an extreme close-up. They're looking awesome. Let's move over to the chicken. Oh my God, the chicken looks incredible. I mean, look at that. That looks just as good as Chipotle, I want to tell you. All right, time to meal prep. So I didn't really measure anything out here. I just kind of eyeballed it. I've been doing this for a while, so I kind of have an idea of how much food I'm going to need. And this worked out perfect. I used 7 of these containers. I just kind of filled up the little spots with one side with the veggies, the other with jasmine rice, a couple large scoops. I'll put all the measurements of everything I bought and then in the description below to fill up these 7 trays, if you will. And then I just put heaping amounts of chicken. Again, 4.5 pounds divided by 7. We're talking over a half a pound of chicken per serving. And this should make 3 solid fajitas per serving. So that's it. They look beautiful. Let's go check them out.
Whoo-wee! All right, look at this. I'm missing one because I can't fit it all on my cutting board, but I've got 6 here plus 1 more. This was a lot of fun. I got to put this down. This is super heavy. I did prepare one though, so give me a sec. All right, here we go. Give you a little close up. Look at that. That looks beautiful. I put some pico de gallo. I put some of that reduced fat cheese and some of that light sour cream and a little bit of hot sauce. Can't wait to check this out. I am so excited. It was super easy to do. A little taste test here. That is delicious. Got a little kick to it. A little bit messy, but if it ain't messy, it ain't a fajita. But it is awesome. All right, we know it tastes great. Let's go check out the stats. All right, how about that for an updated recipe and meal prep? Let me tell you, this recipe was a lot of fun, and meal prepping it was so easy. I can't wait to do more of these. This is my first one, so looking forward to doing many more because obviously eating healthy now, and this makes life much easier. Not to mention save some money, so that was a real key there as well. It tasted so good, just as good if not better than the original recipe, and definitely as good as Chili's and a lot cheaper. So we know they taste great. Now let's see if they're great for you. I'm going to share my screen. All right, so the biggest things that stood out for me were the saturated fat. We brought that from 14 down to 9 or 5 less, 35% less saturated fat, mainly due to that reduced fat siesta blend cheese and that light sour cream. And then the protein, which was already strong at 30, we got it up to 34, so we boosted that number up a little bit, 13% more. And our fiber, this was the biggest difference for me. We actually took it from 0 grams of fiber up to 18 with that Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. Those things are awesome. That helped us bring our net carbs down from 20 down to 7, 13 less net carbs or 65% net carbs. So not only did it taste great, but it's a great keto recipe. It's super easy to meal prep. You can freeze it for up to 4 months. Now we got 7 meals that took about 45 minutes to cook, and we're paying a lot less money than if we were to go out to Chili's or somewhere else. So I would call this an updated recipe. Everybody, thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and commenting, and we'll keep on cooking. Big Cat out.